request for a summertime full face glam. And that's what we're gonna do today. I'm just going to put a little bit of this green corrector on my chest, just to get rid of that redness that I tend to have because I chose the internet as my job and I always have hives, but that's another story. Another thing I want to mention is that in heat and very hot weather, I scale back every single thing on my face, aside from my SPF. But everything else kind of can fight with what we're gonna put on later, so scale it back, my friends. Now I have some summertime credentials here. I live very close to the coast and I live in South Texas and it is very humid where I live. So I already want you to notice that I'm going to put on a liquid shadow as a base. And I find that because this dries down and sets automatically, it just is such a great, especially this particular formula. You're gonna hear me say thin and pigmented probably 400 times. You can count it if you'd like, but that is the key to long-lasting makeup in the heat. So these are very thin and pigmented, and I'm using an E28 just to get this super flat and thin across the skin. I'm just gonna take whatever's left on my brush and just lightly bring that down onto my lid. And then I'll wipe my brush off, and I have fallen in love with these Kevyn Aucoin single shadows. I have these 4 shades, which I will be using. Oh my goodness, my friends, they are just a delight. So we'll start with shade Carmel, and I'm using powders now just to build dimension. And also, anytime you could put a powder on top of even a dried liquid, longevity, just without a doubt. So we'll just push that E28 into the socket, like so. Then I wipe off my brush on Sheila, and I just use the side just to soften and transition a little bit more. And then I'm gonna take also, I'll use the black one kind of as a smudgy liner. This is shade Cacao. Did I say that right? Yes. And then I'll just push that into the socket here, just for a little extra depth. Then I'll take Creme and a fluffier brush. That way I don't deposit too much, just brighten up my brow bone a little bit. Nice, grab a little bit more, and then I can just clean up over this way. This is a very pigmented cream shade, by the way. I'm not gonna eat it. This is shade Caviar, and I wanted to show it to you. Okay, nothing on there. That is a beautiful black eyeshadow, my friends. So how I want to use it today, and I do have a fun little tool I want to show you in just a second, but first I'm going to grab Caviar on an E27, and I'm just going to press it very close to my lash line, and then we'll grab Cacao again and just kind of go on top, and that's our nice little smudge. I'll smudge it out this way too, just because I wanted to show you that tool. You all know I love my eyeshadow. I'm going to take Creme, or is it Creme? Creme. Sorry, friends. And then I'm just going to stop about right there. Woo! No base under that. I'm just throwing that on the what we tidied up. And then I will take an E28, this shade, and finish off over this way. Let's do some individually cut lashes. These are Sweet Pea from Pink Puree, and I think I'm just gonna do the first 2. They come like this, by the way, so that's what I'm talking about. Showing you up against my skin. And I'm just gonna do the first 2. I'm not gonna use the whole strip today. Might not even use this, I can't get it off. And I already have some Line It Lash It glue on. Yeah, just a little bit on the outer corner. Now I could try to sell you a product, or I could just show you this. Look at this little brush, okay? It's got some fluff to it. It has a whisper of powder. And before I put any of my complexion, I don't even do primer, okay? This is going right on top of sunscreen. I'm just going to lightly powder the center of my face. Notice I'm not picking up more powder, just a whisper. It just kind of sets that skincare, and it really, really helps on hot and humid days. I really don't want this video to be about buying a product. And in fact, I'm even going to be using a foundation that's not released yet. It is delightful. It's super thin and pigmented. I don't think I've said it as much as I thought I was going to say it just yet. But that being said, the technique that I just showed you of setting the skincare is a game changer when it comes to making makeup last in the heat. Now I have a few more tips. And also at this point, if you wanted to search my name and Inglot Duraline, I have a million videos, not a million, I'm over exaggerating. And also the internet will humble you. Gotta keep it true. I have quite a few videos on how to use that for transfer proof, but I've done so many that I wanted to show some other techniques. Oh good, you're still here. Thin and pigmented. I'm gonna do this before I do my concealer. This is shade Double Dare from NARS. I really like this formula. I have to sing about it. And then I'm gonna go underneath that. And this is going to be more of a bronzer shade on me. So let's see where we end up. First, I'm just gonna blend this out with a concealer brush. Ooh, that's a good beige. I'm also kind of using this a little bit as a color corrector. So I'm going to take it a little bit further underneath my eye. Remember, I don't have concealer on yet, but this is also going to be a really pretty transition. Now I'm going to go into the darker one. Yep, that's a bronzer shade. Knew it was going to be a bronzer shade on me. What shade was that, Brash? Yes. I'll switch to a bigger brush in just a second, but this is a really good way to get a nice little transition at first. I keep reminding you, I don't have concealer on yet. That's going to bring things together a little bit more. That's really pretty. I did switch to a C40.5. It'll just kind of mesh everything together a little bit better. It's a bigger brush. Another reason I use this color closer to under my eye is because I really like this concealer, but it's a little too light for me. This is a Chanel concealer. It's the frosted one, so I'm assuming it's a little bit more matte. This is BR32, but it's going to be perfect with that underneath it. And the reason I don't worry as much here is because these areas stick out further, so they're not going to turn gray. They will highlight, but underneath the eye, because our eye is just naturally set back a little bit more, I need a little bit more balance underneath there. So let's go ahead and blend this. I have worn this concealer a couple times, and I've worn it for longer than 8 hours, and it is quite delightful. Look at that transition now. Take my hand. This is going to feel so wrong, and I need to walk you through it. You're going to do a very light preset, my friends, okay? And I know this feels a little shiny on the face, but it is so thin. It's like serums, essentially, all over my face. Yes, okay? See how I'm not just going to town? I don't care if there's a little bit of shine. We're just doing a little light preset. And I'm really focusing it mostly on the center of my face. The next thing you're gonna do, grab a mattifying setting spray. Give it a really good shake. This one needs to be shaken up. Super affordable, by the way. Delightful, okay? Now take a puff in your favorite powder, okay? And press that into the setting spray. You're locking in the setting spray. It's good stuff, my friends. This has never, ever let me down. Now, it's not going to be the waterproof sealant quite like Inglot, but we've already seen that, and I wanted to give you another option. Plus, this is something I would recommend that you could do every day, and it wouldn't be too sassy for your skin. Take the C44 Targeted Detail, and I'm just taking a little bit of that eyeshadow just to brighten in here. Don't want to take it too far down. I get a little wild, but I want to brighten without adding a cast, and I'm able to do that if I just keep it pretty tight through here. And I did a fluffy brush and powder shadow underneath here. That should be enough. You could do the liquid and then the powder if you wanted to, but the powder was enough today for me. I'm gonna do a fun little summery lip. I really like these buxom liners. I think they wear nicely, but I also think the colors are very well done. This is the shade Abstract Rose. And then I'm just kind of doing a rough draft because to this day, when I think of a summery lip, I think of MAC gel. Okay? There will be no frost hate in my comments. I'm just gonna keep blending with the lip liner. Call me also because I love a frost. Sorry, my friends. I love y'all so much. I will say there's a lot of helpful information here. I know it can feel a little overwhelming, but essentially setting your skincare is such a great tip for making things last in hot weather, and also setting your setting spray. Lots of setting. But it really helps that way we don't use just a ton of powder, because look, I'm already a lot more luminous, I'm more skin-like, but I promise you this really can hold up. And if you really need it, remember, search my name and Inglot Duraline. Thank you for watching these long tutorials. I hope that you enjoy them as much as I enjoy painting them. Until the next video, I love you with all of my heart, my friends. Bye for now.